The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is shifting gears on a motorcycle. Okay, we've talked about it a little bit. We're actually just going to turn this off for now. We've talked about this a little bit, but I kind of wanted to just walk through a couple things in what you should be looking for and the two types of ways that there are to shift. Um, so when when you're riding, you're gonna see your RPMs fill up, right? They're gonna that bar is gonna keep rolling, rolling, rolling. You're gonna hear your bike get louder. You're gonna feel your bike vibrate more. Those are the two or the three, technically three ways that you know when it's time to shift: by viewing your RPMs, right? By listening to how loud your bike is getting, and also by feeling how hard your bike is vibrating. Okay. So now that we've talked about the three ways to tell, and obviously they work both ways. So if you feel your bike getting very quiet, that typically means you need to shift down because you're not in the right gear. You are using too much gear for the amount that you're asking your bike to use, the amount of power that you're asking your bike to produce. Okay. If your bike starts vibrating really low, that means you need to shift down. Your bike's not being engaged enough. And if your RPMs are too low, that means your bike's the same exact thing. You're in too high gear, and you need to shift down. And how do you shift? Shifting is very simple, and I have an analogy for you, but we're just going to work on the fundamentals right now. So let's say this is our normal position, right? We're riding, throttle's pulled, right? I'm not on the clutch, and I'm not touching the shifter. So let's say I'm like, okay, it's time to shift up. So I'm throttling. I'm going to roll off the throttle, and it's roll off the throttle, pull in the clutch, lift up on the shifter. Then I'm going to get off the shifter and then add throttle back in while I'm slowly releasing that clutch. Okay? When you are just starting out, you're going to find yourself really pulling at that clutch. You don't It's okay at first, okay? It's okay. But as you get better on a motorcycle, you're going to find that you just need to pull that clutch in just enough to get that engagement just about right there, right? Just about right there. You don't have to go there. You can just go right about there, right? You just pull it in. Once it's engaged, it's engaged. Doesn't matter if it's engaged at 25% or 100%. Engaged is engaged. And as you get better, you're going to get faster. So your gear shifts are going to look a little more something like this. So you're going to be rolling and then boom, boom, boom. It's just going to be real quick. But as you're learning, remember, take it slow. We're going to pull in the clutch, roll off the throttle. As we're opening one, closing the other. Opening one, closing the other. Okay? And your shifter, just make sure you give a nice firm shift whenever you're shifting. You don't want to half-ass your shifts. You want to make sure you're giving a nice solid kick. You're not going to break your bike, okay? Your foot. You might be a soccer player. I don't care. You might be a taekwondo specialist or black belt or whatever they call them. But like, you're not going to break your shifter with your kicks, okay? Don't try to, but just give a firm kick, because the last thing you want is to misfire, especially from first to second. You end up finding yourself in neutral. Next thing you know, you're revving your bike out, blah, blah, blah. But just take it easy. You're going to be okay. All right, what else do we got? Okay, I guess let's practice.